This is why the hourglass is a great metaphor for your own personal freedom. Basically, when you first start taking steps towards your own personal success and paving your own way in the world, that's a very wide lens and a very wide angle. There's an infinite amount of things that you can do. And in some ways, when you just begin paving your own path, you kind of just have to start doing. Whatever this is to you, that's going to look very different to every person, but that's the point, is that when you're in the process of paving your own path, it's not about doing what everyone else has done. It's about doing what you feel is right. In some ways, if people are calling you crazy and saying what you're doing is crazy, then you're probably going in the right direction. This is because when people in your circle or people outside of you start looking at you and saying, oh, are you sure you should be doing that? But you just feel in your gut, your intuition's just telling you, yes, this is what I need to be doing, then yeah. In some ways, when everyone in your social circle is kind of looking at you and saying, are you sure? You're probably going in the right direction. Now, that's not to say if you're putting too much money into investments that could lose you a lot and you're doubting it as well and all these things are taking place. There's a difference between doing what your intuition is guiding you towards and just taking crazy risks. And I think doing what your intuition tells you is always kind of a risk, but you need to take into real world considerations as well. Don't gamble away your house if that's the only place that you have to live, and in doing this you're actually going to cause yourself more damage than good. Anyways, from this very wide infinite lens to begin things off, you're slowly going to start chipping away and trying different things. There's going to be things that work out and there's going to be things that don't. That's just the process of trial and error. But slowly and surely, you're going to keep working away. You're going to keep taking the steps towards what it is that you desire to do. And of course, with the hourglass, things start to slim up. Slowly but surely, you're going to figure out what it is that you're meant to be doing and what it is that brings you joy in life. And you're just going to become more of that, and you're going to express more of it, and life is just going to start looking more like what you enjoy because you've taken the time to work towards that goal and that success and that version of your life. And then there will come the day where the hourglass flips. It doesn't necessarily flip, but technically speaking, from going all the way from wide to small, now you get to go from small all the way back to wide. You've hit that breaking point. You've reached that personal success. And from there, things just expand. Life just opens up again. And things just go in that opposite direction. And life just becomes so infinite and endless. And there's so much opportunity and so much to do because you've worked from that space of so many options to finding your option and figuring out what it is that brings you joy. And then from there, life just opens up again. Now, this isn't to say that the path will always be easy going in either direction. You might get stuck in some places. You might just feel like, hey, this path isn't for me. But if you're committed in a certain direction, if you're committed in the direction of yourself and your success and your own personal growth, then you'll find it. Now, for me, take this as you will, but the key piece in this process is devoting yourself to something higher than you. It's a higher self. It's a higher power. It's a higher sense of you that strives for your greatest life. And if you want your greatest life, take this once again as you will, but it's not a service to the self. It's a service to others. Focus yourself on what you can do for others, and life will only open up in so many different ways. So, I hope you like the hourglass as a metaphor for your own personal success. Like, comment, subscribe, get engaged, get involved. If you have questions, I would love to answer them. And yeah, we're just going to keep going from here. Keep learning, discussing, growing. This is Aiden of Studio Raphael, wishing you well. And hopefully I'll see you around the studio sometime. Take care.